And welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Last time we completed the Crossing Cup with Isabelle, and this time, I actually don't know who I should play as. I actually think I might pick Cat Peach for a very specific reason, but for a vehicle I am going to go with the, if I can find it, the Blue Falcon, which is actually a legitimate vehicle in this game. Let's go with, these. Sure. And as for a glider, yeah, maybe, maybe this, just for variety. So, with Cat Peach, we're going to be taking on the Bell Cup, which is the last, DLC course, so and for the main races, this is actually the last cup. It's honestly a really good way to go out though, because these are some really good courses as well. I will say Pack 2, which is the Crossing Cup and the Bell Cup, are overall stronger than the DLC Pack 1. I'm not sure if you can even buy them individually though, now that I think about it. A lot of Nintendo DLC you have to buy in a set, unfortunately, so I'm actually not sure the, like if it's even possible to buy them separately. Neo Bowser City from Mario Kart 7 is a nightmare on 200cc. It's just non-stop windy pathways, and it's like, you might need to brake even on 150, because this turn right here is really bad. So even on 150 you might have to brake there, if you're not careful. You know, one thing I'm surprised by, since Link and, like, Isabelle and others, also, I haven't pointed it out this entire time, but certain, finish lines, you can run to the sign and it'll flip around. I just neglected to ever show that until now. I'm a little surprised he didn't go with Captain Falcon as a DLC character. It's not like he has his own game. It's like you have the Blue Falcon after all, but no Captain Falcon. Let's see if I can do this without braking. There we go. I just had to drift really early. Also, I think this course, because it's rainy, is actually a little bit slippery. So yeah, this is like the hardest course, personally, next to Dragon Driftway. Like, hardest returning would be this. Hardest new would be Dragon Driftway. Yeah, this sets the tone really nicely of what we're in for the rest of this. Honestly, I think this is the hardest one in this cup, actually. The next ones are actually a little bit easier. I see as I'm getting repeatedly pelted by items. Wow, I might actually lose this one if I can't get something good here at the very end. Actually, are there any more items? Okay, I need a red shell. That is not a red shell. That is, though. There we go. Narrowly avoided, second place. So not the smoothest run, but I guess it's not the worst run I've had either. That course can go so much worse if you, like, fall off every lap. So yeah, not too bad at least. Next up is another visually excellent track, Ribbon Road, which is from Mario Kart Super Circuit. It has this whole aesthetic that draws in from a lot of mainline and spin-off Mario games. So like you have the mini Toads that kind of have a Mario vs. DK look to them. At some point you can see a Yarn Yoshi. You have a poster Mario Kart 8, like self-advertising there. You have all these little toy castles, you have the little Mecha Koopas from Super Mario World, and a million spin-offs during like Mario Party. You have the section that's like Rosalina themed. There's the Yarn Yoshi, the blue one. There's a little shortcut along the blocks and along actual carts, I don't know why I drove off there. At least we're only on lap 1, so we have plenty of time to catch up. But not a great start. Got the Koopa Clown cars from Super Mario World again. Yeah, having the little carts there is kind of creating a weird, almost plot hole. Like, how come the carts are so much bigger? I guess we shrunk down for this race. It's like, I guess they can just casually shrink whenever they want to race here. I got the boomerang from Mario, well, actually in this game, but originating from, I think 3D Land or 3D World. I don't know which one had it first. Again, I'm not super well versed on 3D Land, because I just really don't play it very much. If I could, I'd do a Let's Play, because I do enjoy it that much, at least. And it would be nice to go through it again. But yeah, I don't have a means to stream 3DS or record 3DS reliably at the moment. Last lap, yeah, I like all the toy sets. This is another course where I feel like it's not very true to the original. This jump, I remember you can actually get, like, you can actually fall down and have to do, one part over again, basically. I don't think that's the case here, because I'm not sure if that's, like, legitimate ground you can land on. Yeah, I'm not feeling brave enough to do that shortcut, so we're just gonna do this normally. Thinking about it, it's actually slightly anticlimactic that we're finishing off our final set of races with Cat Peach, who was, quite honestly, not exactly a very popular DLC pick. Because of having so many variants of Peach already, between Baby Peach, Pink Gold Peach, and obviously regular Peach. It's just kind of like, it's a little much. It just occurs to me, an obvious opportunity for an alt would have been Peachette. Whenever New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe released, like an alt for Peach that's just technically Toadette, but, you know, has the same stats and such. Also, it makes me sad that the only time we get references to Piantas nowadays are in spin-offs. Like, you never see a Pianta in the main series game anymore. Also, we have signs for various subways, like apparently we can get to Yoshi Valley from here, and Music Park. Mario Kart tends to do a lot of world building, like where all of the tracks are like interconnected. Mario Kart Double Dash, I think, did this, where you can actually see other tracks, basically. And you can do that a little bit with some of the Rainbow Road tracks in this game. But I really like that little detail. Also, we're not doing well so far. This is also a pretty hard track. You know, I said Neo Bowser City was the hardest track of this cup. I actually might retract that statement, because I actually think this one might be a smidge harder, but for different reasons. With Neo Bowser City, it's hard because you have to be really on point with turning. With this, it's just very easy to get tripped up, basically. That might still hit me, because when the blue shell got thrown, I was... Oh, it didn't. Cool. Maybe it still is, yeah. When the blue shell got thrown, I was in first, technically, so... That was unfortunate. I probably could have tricked it out better than I did. So far, this race is kind of a disaster. But we still have one more lap. We can catch up from this. Yep, back to second place. If we actually get second place or third place here, I won't even be that mad, because this track does tend to be very chaotic. Like having to dodge the subways. Case in point, not doing a very good job of dodging said subways. We could still win, but it's gonna be very, very last moment if we do. Okay, now we just need to play perfectly and hope for no catastrophes. Pun intended. Gotta loop around here and hope no one has a mushroom, and we're good, somehow. 2 coins! That's how much we got hit by items / running into the train. is we ended with 2 coins, which doesn't happen very often in offline, personally. Last up, we have Big Blue from F-Zero. This is another one that's not lap-based. I mean, it is divided into 3 laps, but the laps are treated more like checkpoints. It's just a straight shot to the end. Also, something I neglected to mention is in Mute City, there's a giant sign in the starting line. It's Captain Falcon, and it has "Show me your moves" written on it, which is kind of weird to think about, that Captain Falcon almost is more known for Smash Bros. At this point than F-Zero. Because I'm pretty sure he never says "show me your moves" in the actual games. It's only in Smash that he says that. Which, yeah, shows how neglected F-Zero is, and why these tracks were kind of seen as sort of a hollow attempt to appease F-Zero fans, because it's like, oh cool, it gets relegated to a Mario Kart course, and yet they won't make a new F-Zero. But yeah, they sure as heck can make a couple tracks for Mario Kart. Again, personally, I'm not the biggest F-Zero fan, so but I still feel bad that they haven't gotten a new game or anything particularly worthwhile outside like cameo appearances or Smash Bros. We're long overdue for a new F-Zero, even as someone who doesn't even play the series. This is a really good track, though, to actually, go back to talking about the game. I like how we're really close to the water, but we're upside down. I really like that detail. The anti-gravity stuff is done really well in the F-Zero stages. I think they're entirely anti-gravity, which is unique. Got 2 branching pathways, obviously can't show off both of them because, one way. How is this so much easier than Subway? Super Bell Subway. Oh well, I'll take it. Either way, that is the last of the races. And the last course of the Bell Cup. Also, both Links are racing and got almost the same score. I just realized that. And with that, we are done with the traditional races. So we still have 3 more modes of battles left, and I actually have a special, like a wrap-up video planned where I just go over everything I didn't really talk about. Yeah, this Let's Play is coming to an end pretty soon. Either way, all first place. Again, only had 1 snafu, and that was... or 2 actually. 1 in Lightning, and 1 in... Egg. So, counting failed recordings, we only had 2 races that kinda didn't go very well. But at least on recording we got first place and everything. Yeah, even if I hadn't lost in Super Bell Subway, I think I would have kept the recording just because, yeah, that's how this cup tends to go, and it could have gone worse in, like, the other courses very easily. Either way, next time, we're gonna head back into battle mode. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.